I'm Jayne Parsons and I'm head of the Wills and Probate Department, which comes under the umbrella of private client. So my role is in preparing wills, powers of attorney, dealing with court of protection applications where powers of attorney aren't possible due to mental incapacity. Also dealing with estates, both where there's wills and also where people die intestate. I've been in the business since 1982. I started as a junior secretary and literally worked my way up. We're going to talk about lasting powers of attorney, very important documents. Some would say more important than making a will. With a will, that looks after your beneficiaries, but with a power of attorney, that looks after you. If you became ill for any reason at all, whether that be a mental illness or whether you had a catastrophic injury, you need to have someone appointed who can act for you in relation to your finances and your health. If you don't have someone in place, you'd have to get a court order, or your family would have to have someone appointed via the court. With the power of attorney, that is already in place. You know that that loved one or trusted person is going to be able to deal with your finances for you, and likewise be able to make health decisions for you if required. We would always recommend that if you have your own business, it is advisable to have two different powers of attorney, one that would deal with your personal affairs and the other that would deal with your business affairs. But that largely depends on what arrangements you've already got with possible partnership agreement or your articles of association. So that needs to be considered very carefully. So for instance, let's say you've had a serious accident, you're in hospital, your mortgage needs to be paid, and there's only you that have got access to that particular bank account where it's paid. You pay it manually each month, so very quickly you'd be in arrears with your mortgage. If you have an attorney on board, they can access that bank account and make sure that your mortgage is still being paid. The benefit of having a will is that you appoint persons who you trust to deal with your estate, and they will deal with all the legal side of things when you pass away. They will deal with making sure that the assets are cashed in, all your bills are paid, and then thereafter your nominated beneficiaries receive their inheritance. In order for us to prepare a will for you, we ask you to fill in a brief questionnaire, giving details of your assets, liabilities, relatives or other people that you want to name in the will as beneficiaries. We would then draft the will on the basis of that form and also a conversation that we'd have with you. We prepare a draft, you approve it, and if you're happy with it, we then get you back into the office to sign it. Everybody should have a will. As soon as you buy a property, or if you've got money in the bank, everybody should have a will, because at some point you are going to pass away and those assets are going to have to be dealt with. And the last thing you want is for it to be dealt with under the rules of intestacy. You have a look at the website, and then you can give our receptionist a call. She'll signpost you to the correct person to speak to. We can arrange an appointment for you to come into the office and discuss your particular requirements.